Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are in this amazing world. My name is Donovan Jolly, and welcome everybody once again for another amazing video of DIY investing. For today's video, it's going to be a little bit different because of my move, but I wanted to dive into some charts in Bitcoin, give you guys an update on the total market cap, take a look at Bitcoin and see what's happening here, because I see so many people calling for the cycle top at 65K. Many people that literally don't understand anything in these markets are talking the most, and I wanted to summarize all of the FUD, make sure that you guys know exactly what is happening so that we can all be the most profitable together over this next couple months. If you're new and just finding this channel, always remember to do me a favor by leaving a like, comment, and subscribing to this channel for more updates. Always remember to click that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of these videos like the one provided for you here. And if you guys want to sign up and join the Discord server of over 20,000 members and growing, this is where you're going to be able to join the rest of my community. Links are provided for you in the description to go ahead and sign up for that. On top of that, if you're a new guy just getting into these markets and you want to make better, more profitable decisions with your crypto, links are provided for you in the description for my free ebook and beginner's guide to cryptocurrency. This is going to help you guys out a lot and it helped me out tremendously. So go ahead and download that. Links are provided for you in the description. And with all that being said, guys, let's jump right into this amazing video today. Alrighty guys, so to start off this video, we're going to dive into Bitcoin's analysis. Now, if you guys notice a little bit of an echo, it's because I went back to Utah, got sick of California and all of the laws and really all of the people. And so I'm back home, and so there might be a little bit of a difference here, working on getting a different house set up to rent. And so I might be in this spot for a little bit, so just be aware of that. That's the reason why. Now, what I wanted to point out to you guys is really just talking about the Bitcoin cycle, what we're seeing right now, because I've seen so many people calling for this being the cycle top. And I've analyzed a couple different patterns for you guys to explain why I don't think that's so. Another one that I wanted to add to this is actually the Elliott wave analysis. And the reason I wanted to analyze the Elliott waves is because it's going to show us, how early we still are in the cycle. Now, every single market cycle has 3 impulse waves. So you'll have wave 1. Wave 1 is generally the smallest. It's the one that starts the trend. Now, wave 3 has to be bigger than wave 1. Otherwise, it's an invalid wave count. So what you generally see with wave 3 is it'll be pretty parabolic. Generally, in stocks, it's usually the most parabolic. And then the 5 wave ends up being about the same size as wave 1. So wave 1 is when the trend starts. Wave 3 is when all of the volume and retail money comes in. And then wave 3 is when everybody that bought down here takes profits, right? Now, with commodity markets, you will see a difference in their Elliott wave structure. Wave 1 will, be the smallest. Then you'll get a big wave 3. And then sometimes the wave 5 is oftentimes bigger than wave 1 and 3. Sometimes even both of those combined. And so this is what's going to happen oftentimes inside of a commodity market. It happens with silver, it happens with gold, it happens with oil, it happens with virtually all the commodities. And so Bitcoin is a commodity as well. And so I do think that it's going to play out once more. And if we actually come back down and look at the last cycle, let's analyze how the Elliott waves worked in that trend. So basically we have our first 3 impulse waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, right? So in my opinion, this was our first wave. This is wave 1. And then we get our next 3 set of impulse waves, wave 1, wave 3, and then wave 5. So this is wave 3 of 3. And then we get our final blow off top, which is wave 5 of 5. Now, you guys notice here, notice how much bigger wave 5 is compared to waves 3 and 1. It's much, much, much bigger. It's much more parabolic. And in fact, if you guys would have sold at 5K, you would have missed out on the majority of that profit had you just held. And that's why it's very important that we understand that we don't want to get shaken out before this entire parabolic rally happens, because that's literally where we're going to make all of our profit. We've done well up to this point. Some of you guys maybe come in here late and bought the top. It happens. I saw a lot of people buy the top last summer as well. It's just kind of the way things go. But in the big picture, this trend is still very much early. And I'll explain to you guys why right here. So when we analyze the Elliott wave structure, we had wave 1. That was our move from 38 to 14 and then back down to 3,200 to 14K and then back down to 38. That was wave 1, right? Now wave 3 was this entire move up to 65K, right? And so this correction that we're seeing is simply our 4-wave retrace, right? It's just our corrective move back down. We've still got another 5-wave impulse still to come here, guys. And when we take a look at what happened in the last cycle, wave 1 was pretty impulsive. Wave 1 took us to about the all-time highs. Wave 3 took us outside of the all-time highs and into price discovery. And then wave 5 literally took us from $3,000 to $20,000 all in one move. And so, assuming that we could be in a similar trend, if the bottom's here at $30,000, and we bottomed, at 3K in the last cycle and went to 20K, there's really no reason to suspect we couldn't easily be sitting at 200K very soon. And my guess is this 5 wave is going to get very, very expansive. Because when we come down here and look at wave 1 and 3, wave 1 was pretty impulsive. It was a very quick impulse. It didn't go all the way to the all-time highs, but this was a quick move after, 3 months of accumulation. And wave 3, wave 3 was really big as well. This was even bigger than wave 1, much more parabolic. It followed roughly the same trend as what we saw last summer. And in fact, we almost topped at almost the exact same time here, and then this is really what took us in for that final blow off top. And I really believe that that's what we're gearing up for next. We can still see some consolidation. In fact, I would think it's likely that we see consolidation from here. If we drop to a short time frame, really what I'm going to be watching for is a move up to about 48K, back down, and then do something like this, just steady consolidation before we go back up again. And that's why I haven't been too worried, guys. The correction, it happens. Some of you guys maybe bought the top before that correction and you're really freaking out right now. Understand that oftentimes when you get into the market, usually you're getting in the market because you're hearing about it everywhere. And when you're hearing about it everywhere, that's, the point in which the market usually corrects. And so if you did buy the top and you're wondering what you need to do next, just hold through that. Don't panic sell, because these prices will be up much higher than where they're at right now. And you don't need to realize a loss if you can hold and have patience to ultimately realize a gain. And so in the big picture, guys, we've still got a ton of upside potential. And that's why I'm not too worried about all of this, guys. We had a summer sell-off in the last cycle. This sell-off is once again happening around that same time frame. And so we should continue to focus at the end of the year, right? That December 2021, beginning of 2022, that's when we're really going to be looking for the cycle top. And, maybe November, December, those timeframes, we're really going to be looking to take profits. But we still have plenty of time, guys. And so I really think that we should just continue to focus on that long term. When I look at the charts on a multitude of different things, we can come over here and take a look at the total market cap as well. Let's go take a look at the total market cap. And I want to share with you guys really just what I'm seeing inside of this market and what I think is going to be playing out from here. When I look at this chart, this type of a sell-off, notice how we came perfectly back on a support right here. We had this little pullback here, little pullback, and then we went up for one more move. Notice how we pulled back and perfectly tagged that support level, and we never broke below it. That's bullish, guys. That's simply a support resistance flip. And honestly, this looks to me like a bigger version of this, right? And that's kind of what I'm going to think is going to be playing out from here. We have inclining volume, inclining price. There's no real reason to suspect the trend is over. We just had a pullback, which is what happens inside of every single bullish market. You're going to have pullbacks. You're going to have these shakeouts, but the better that you understand that this is just part of the game, the more profitable that you're going to be long-term. And so this is really, guys, what I'm going to be watching out for from here. I think we're headed for new all-time highs. This correction, if you're not buying the dip, why are you even worrying about it? You guys should just go take a break from the charts, get out of your own way, go take a vacation. It's a beautiful summer. And really, guys, you don't need to be worrying so much about the short-term losses. Here's the thing. If you bought the top and then the whole market tanked, there is much more reason to be fearful in those times. But I'm telling you guys right now, as somebody who's done this many times over and made the same mistakes over and talked with many people in my group that have made these same mistakes, what happens and the most consistent scenario that plays out after this point is for the people that hold, they end up making profit regardless. It's just that they have to go through some short-term bull crap. The people that panic sell end up just disappearing completely because they lost all their money, right? So don't panic sell. Don't worry about all of this. The best thing to do is just simply get out of the way of yourself. Go take a break, go on a hike, go, whatever the heck you guys need to do wherever you're from. Now is a great summer to go focus on yourself. And this shakeout is simply just an opportunity for us to either accumulate more cheap crypto, or if we don't have any cash or, money to set aside to accumulate crypto, get out of your own way and just hold. Like, the markets are down, nothing's going on. Just go mess around and focus on something else, a different hobby. At the end of the day, guys, I'm going to keep you guys updated. We're going to continue to watch this stuff. Regardless, I just wanted to kind of clear up some FUD and explain to you guys why I think that what's coming next is going to be an insane rally, because we're getting ready for wave 505. Inside of this cycle being the institutional cycle, I don't think that it's going to be small. I think that this 5 wave is going to get very, very parabolic, something along the lines of what we saw last cycle. So anyways, guys, this is the video I had for you. If you found value in this, leave a like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. On top of that, if you guys want to join the Discord server, links are in the description. if you want to download my free ebook and beginner's guide to cryptocurrency. Links are also provided for you in the description for that. Links are provided for you in the description to join my video course in signals. If you guys want to copy those trades that I take, follow all my analysis, as well as learn from my educational content. You guys can find all of that link in the description. Thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you guys so much for holding true. It sucks when the bear market, or I should say it sucks when the bear corrections happen, but honestly, it doesn't when you are prepared for that happening beforehand. It's just part of the process. We need to continue to focus at the end of the year as our goal. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. And with all that being said, I will catch you in the next one. As always, peace out.